Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great day so far. It is Tuesday, and we are in for some more Pax Day today. Just wanted to get a better handle on all of the crafting, get all that updated, or upgraded and leveled up. There we go, leveled up. That's the word I'm looking for. And get some more exploration done. So I do love just hanging out in this world. It is very calm and beautiful to just explore and hang out in. Always good to hang out with you guys in chat. Looking forward to it, and whoever's available to join me in game as well. If you haven't already joined the clan, the server information is in the Discord. That link is in my bio. There's also a command for it in chat. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Your views and your support mean of the world to me. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. And please leave me your comments. I do want to hear from you guys as well. When you can't catch me live and hang out with me in chat, I still want to hear from you and those comments, and I do reply to those as I see them. So looking forward to more of that. Yeah, all right, let's see what we've got here. Okay, we have stuff in our inventory we need to sort out. We need to make another chest for our extracts and potions. And it does look like we have an alchemy table made. Awesome. Some people have been busy off stream, so that's great. Perfect. Love it. That is the nice thing about this, is being able to have other people play when they are available as well. Kathivia, hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for the hydration. Appreciate it. All right. What do we have in the alchemy table so far? Magic staffs. Okay, nifty. Wasn't sure how much magic would play into it. And there's the spirit skills, but wasn't sure how much actual magic would come into this. Looks like these are going to be like for healers and playing that way. I'm the one that always needs the healing. So there's that. What do we have out here? Dredge chest, rough glass, sapwood, sand. Okay. Put that. Interesting. It's marked as private, but now I can get into it. That's fine. Tailoring the loom. Ah, right. Need to level up this as well and get some more armor and things going. Leatherworking. I still need gloves and like some sort of breastplate. It's the jerkin, a secondary. Oh, and the jeweler's bench. We need the jeweler's bench as well. What do we need for the jeweler's table? Not this one. It's the log workbench. Hello, Dread. How are you? Let's see, what is it? It is this one. There we go. You brought home the wood. Nice. Basic jewel crafting is still under hard. We haven't leveled up quite enough. Let's get some cooking tools, bronze sheets, and iron anvil, weaponsmithing tools. Flint. We needed flint. Not that one. And shit. What else was it? Too many things in our head all at once. Alright. Short wood stock. Okay. And then copper. An iron knife blade for the gold. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so I won't be able to make the jewel crafting quite yet. I haven't quite gotten skilled enough to successfully make iron. But look at the I'll let you guys whoever wants to deal with the cooking, I'll let them do with that. And I will continue on with all of that. I'm going to go out exploring for a while. Oh, here, look, there's a chest. Beautiful. I just need one. Just need one. Yeah, we've got lots of cooked meat and stuff, so I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. What do we have down here? Nice. Okay. Let's put... I'm going to put a chest for the potions right next to the alchemy table. Just so that we're not taking up our own inventory space for that. Let's see. Extracts. There we go. Beautiful. And then tallow, I think we're going to put in here with this. You put all your extracts in there. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Whoops, that doesn't go there. That goes in there. Full set of bronze armor in the chest on the end. Awesome, thank you. Looks like I've used a couple arrows, but I'm not sure. I need to look. I've got 9 and I've got 4. So I need to pay attention to see what it uses automatically and if there is a way to switch the arrows. That goes in there. Seeds, suet. There. Sinew goes there. And animal fat goes up here. Beautiful. Alright, let's go see what trouble we can get into. Let's go, actually, you know what? I need to unlock the waypoints this way. To the west. I'm going to get rid of... Oops, nope. There's a delay in the removing of things. I always end up putting it back twice before I actually get it removed. Alright. It's a decently satisfying day at work today. Got to do one of the most satisfying... You're gonna farm more wood. But, you know, I always want your company. But sure, yeah, go farm more wood and then you can catch up with me if you want. One of the most satisfying things that I get to do in my job is take acrylic and take the edge with the saw marks that has been cut and turn it to look like faux glass, polish it until it looks like glass. It's an extremely satisfying process. Let's do that today. head more west. Slightly painful. You worked in hydraulic manufacturers for a few years? Fun. Hydraulics? Big hydraulics? Nice. That's some powerful machinery. It's fun though. And dangerous, yeah. Yes, very. When something that you work with can potentially kill you. That's nice. Definitely like to open up the waypoint so it's easy to travel around a little bit more, or a little bit easier to travel around. What's this? Yeah. It's kind of the town centers-ish, that you can fast travel to a single point in each area, and then you have to travel on foot from there. But it's it's not necessarily the spawn points, because there's these little spawn stones as well, but the main point of each area, each region. Across the river. Oop, wait, blueberries. I prefer blackberries in real life, but blueberries will do. What do you want? Yes, I work in sign fabrication. Do a lot of work with acrylic and aluminum, making signs. Some little stuff, some big stuff, like logos for businesses that you see on the outside of buildings, interior signage, like the plaques that you see for like restrooms and room numbers and offices, things like that. There's a lot of variety and a lot of creativity involved in my job. But yeah, I'm on the fabrication side of things, so I do the building and assembling. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes it can be a little bit tedious when we have a very large job of very small signs. For example, besides the very satisfying polishing of acrylic today, I also have 500 pieces. They're 2x3 pieces of acrylic that have an instep in them for some angle to fit in. They were cut on a CNC machine, so that inside corner is rounded because of the bit, right? but it needs to be at a hard 45-degree angle for the angle to sit in, for the aluminum angle to sit in that it's gonna butt up against. And so I get to sand that out with a file. So that gets a little tedious sometimes, but it is good to just get lost in. Look at that view. My goodness. Yep. Yeah, I have to hand file them because they're so small. It's like 530 something of them. Yeah. I got my music or my audiobook, whichever. And, my comfy stool. I wish I had a comfy chair. There's a few. There's a few of us who have an actual office chair that the office people have gotten rid of, and they make it out to the shop. So there's a few of those floating around. Usually they're used by other people. I don't have one. My area is, I don't sit down very often, so my priority to have a comfy chair is a little lower. And my area's kind of, I've got a lot of tables in my area that I have to work around, so having a chair in that space is not conducive. So, but I do have a cushy stool that I can sit on. I need to turn a little west northwest. I'm curious. The bronze axe doesn't really, that's a 3. I may be in a high area anyway. That's a 2. I feel like level 1 trees are very rare. Like there's less level 1 trees than there are saplings. So leveling up to the bronze axe really isn't, other than yielding a little bit more, but you don't really get a lot more variety of trees to cut down. I'm gonna leave that wolf alone. I don't think I can skin this thing either, but I can get the wool off of it. Stormy, good evening. How are you? It is good to see you. Yeah. Alright, so the bronze axe, or bronze skinning knife does not do that. Looks more like a, oh, it's a black bear. It's a very, okay, I kind of see the bear shape now. It wasn't quite a wolf, but it's not quite a bear either. That's an old boar. Not worried about the fight. I just, don't have any reason to kill it because I can't skin it. Except for the, hey, nobody asked you. Same stuff, just more of it. I am good. I am very good. How are you? The contracts you got were for agriculture. John Deere. Nice. Make me less, all tech, LG, scissorless fire trucks, utility trucks. Yeah, so all the big stuff. And cat and the big cylinders. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, we've done signs for a lot of well-known companies. We just finished a job for the Lego headquarters. That was really awesome. Getting ready for the big verse 4 PvP patch tomorrow. Nice. raspberries. Yummy. Oh, McFly. There we go. Beautiful. Stormy, you do a lot of PvP in games? Let's follow the road, see where that takes us, see if we run into anything exciting. We do a lot of, we've done a few stadiums, airports. We do a lot of airport signage. The cool cylinder you got to work on was a half pneumatic, half hydraulic cylinder sensor with a custom valve for Oshkosh, and suspension of the new JLTV. Oh, the military equivalent of the nice. That's cool. That is really cool. It's fun to know that something you have worked on, something you have touched is such an important part of life. Like, even if people don't think about signs. Like, when I tell people I build signs, I manufacture signs, they're like, oh, I never really thought about that as being a job or being a thing before. Like, you see signs everywhere. It's a part of life. And, you know, you rely on signage for everything. But nobody ever thinks about where the signs come from or what goes into the making of signs. And, but knowing that you've worked on something like that, like the hydraulics for that, and that just spawned out of nowhere. I like the combination of building materials there. That's nice. I was just like, even if nobody else knows that you did it, it's something that you know. Hello, Carl. How are you? It is good to see you. Right. Customizable. Street racing suspension, and a vehicle can be adapted for different deployments and terrain applications. And so completely different suspension needs to be made. Yeah. Well, there's so much variety to the usage of it. There's big builds over here. I'm gonna have to go check this out in a second. It's kind of not where I want that. Close enough, I guess. Should get me in the general direction. You're good, you guess? What did you do today? Yep, headed in the right direction. You found a massive build in Dolivan, a massive castle peninsula just east of center. Oh, okay. Like up in this area somewhere? Nice. Let's take a look. You braided your beard? Full braid? Nice. Actually, I think we have Tansy. That's cool. That's cool. You have the Viking beads in it too? It is very, very quiet. Look at the build up there, up on the hill. That's crazy. The staircase up the side of the mountain. That's awesome. Love it. Real men break bones in their beards. This is true. Hey, I didn't say what the beads were made out of. Could be bone beads. Hello, Tawny. How are you? Sure, why not? This down here looks way too much like a city. It's too like that looks like a hotel over there. This is very not necessarily industrial in the look of it, but just it's I don't know, not as quaint, I guess. Bones of anything you fell, the bigger the better. There you go. That works. So, deer, we need more antlers. So if you happen to see any deer, we need more antlers. Not for anything necessarily specific. I can't see him against the tree. I think I'm gonna miss. There he is. I missed. Too low. Alright. Still working out the bow mechanic. There it is. Alright. Just a little high, so okay. It does drop well with distance. So I'm okay with that. Still don't have a bow, so you just try to run them down. That's fair. That's fair. I don't have a ton of arrows on me. Wait, it looks like it was using those. I wonder if I switch them and it uses whatever is highest, whatever comes first in the inventory slots. We'll see, we'll see. Made a lot of bronze arrowheads. Nice. That's cool. That's good. We can always use them. You do have some bone braid beads. Nice. That's awesome. I like the way they look, so I have a couple just for braids in my hair. But I like the way the beard braid beads look. So, the question is, did I pass it? Went straight for it. Yeah, I'll have to throw some. I've had braids in my hair for stream. Not all braids. It's not all braided, but I've thrown a few in on occasion. It must be across the river. Yeah, across the river. Looks like there's stairs that way. I do. I can't braid, like I can't do fancy braids, like the full Viking braids, properly on my own head. It's weird. I can't do it. I can make them look okay, but not necessarily the way I want them to look. So I get creative with it. You had a decent beard. I had problems with it. Several things for hair and skincare. Finally gave up. That's horrible. I'm sorry. When your body doesn't cooperate with the look that you want, right? Can I just want to claim the wall. There we go. Find the paths people have made here. Looks like there might be a doorway there and then a way up, but I'm not for certain, so I'm going around. Going all the way around. That's a bummer, Dread. Interesting choice in bridge building there. I do like the spiral staircase in the center, though. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. We're going to take a shortcut, though, because we can. I've never been friends with anybody who could braid like that, so my social circle is very, very small. It's a nice little thing there. You can go straight across, you can go up. That's cool. I was kind of curious looking at it from that side why they chose to do it that way, but now I see why. It's just for the visual effect of having the bridge structure. I like it. That's cool. It's because I'm mean. Gee, thanks, pirate. I stop by and make people hungry and they leave. Hey, I mean, it's not, you can't blame me for making you hungry because my food was not good today, okay? It's not my fault. I'm the most abusive person you've met. That's funny. Some people do look better clean shaven. And some people say, no, please grow a beard. Please keep the beard. Don't ever shave the beard. It's very rare to find a person who can carry both really well. Pirate. I want a library with a spiral staircase. It can be the only room in the house that has multiple levels. Everything else can be on a single level, but I want a library, multiple levels, spiral staircase. And secret doors. You are pretty. So very pretty, pirate. Nice. That's cool, Dread. Let's run off to the woods and you'll make me a library. I just have to skin all the animals. Alright. Ha, so you admit that you would build me a library. So we won't be burning all the books. Ha! You lose. Here we go. Oh, good point. Good point. You did not say that it would actually have any books. I may have walked into that one. Alright. Let's go down here and see what all this is. Oh wait, we were gonna go back up this way and see what this up here is. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which direction do we want to go? Or, even better, we can go to this one. So we can go down to here. Okay. Okay. You're right. I was gonna say it's the assumption, but we all know what happens when we assume. We're gonna get stuck, aren't we? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yay, I get to have all the books. Remember you said that. Yeah, guys who can pull off different styles of beards too, is fun. Like, guys and their facial hair is like girls and coloring their hair or having the different haircuts. I think there's that kind of, you both get variety that way and get to experiment and play with things. But your guys' facial hair grows faster than our hair, so it's a lot quicker and easier to change most of the time. I know that's a generalization because I know some people it takes forever to grow a beard. Ouch! I forgot. Yeah. Yep, that's the long and short of it. Different hormone levels and genetics that you let that happen. I haven't had as many different haircuts as I have hair colors. And I've only had one bad haircut style. I should never cut my hair. Yeah, it's not as long as it's ever been. I used to be able to sit on it before the very first time that I cut it. But yeah, I don't intend on cutting it short again. Although sometimes, like, but I like it long because I can do different things with it. Not that I ever do anything with it. It's up for work and it's down. But yeah. That they do. I like being able to have variety. Like when your hair is short, you can't do a ton with it. Alright, the votes are in. I will never cut it. Chat will have my head. Hello, Hybrid. How are you? Just making sure no boars were sneaking up behind me. Is that going to be iron or is that going to be tin? Just threw a boar over my shoulder. I'm doing good. Doing good. Glad you're doing all right, Hybrid. Is this iron or is this tin? Tin, okay. I think we're gonna have to go around. Yeah, we'll follow the road around. I did that the first time I cut my hair. Like I said, used to be able to sit on it. And then the first time I ever cut it, I went to shoulder length and donated that. You guys are the best. You really are. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, come on. I give as good as I get, so, you know. Right, exactly. And if you receive compliments and other things in return, you know, is it still that, you know, or is it genuine? So, you know, it's fine. Go over there too. Can't tell if that's here or if what I'm seeing is across here. Biscuits, chicken and biscuits. It looks like what I'm looking at is this over here. All right, we'll go there next. Of course you make the biscuits. Can never go wrong with a good sandwich. I had a really good sub sandwich for lunch today, so that was good. Got some rolls at the store, and pepperoni and salami and cheese, and onions and tomatoes. Dread. Yeah, you're right. There's a perfectly acceptable line, and you know, having the one doesn't mean you have to go as far as the other. So yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're okay here. It's good. Sure, I'll give you my rolls if you give me the homemade biscuits. We'll trade. How about a chicken gravy biscuit sandwich? Right, yeah, make the sandwich out of the biscuits. See? Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Exactly. Alright, now the question is, how much am I going to regret finding what this appears to be this cave here? What, you're not allowed to use biscuits as the sandwich? What? What are you on, pirate? You're done chopping wood, 3 loads? Okay. Sorry, I missed in-game chat too. And a full chest of impure iron. Okay, cool. I should go level up my blacksmithing and get iron going. What am I looking for here? This Wolfsbane. Nice. Wolfsbane is always good to have. Any more? You're like Dean Winchester, you'll eat anything that sounds good, right? Pie. Always pie. Okay, I found a cave. Raspberries was 4.4, 130. Let's go with the raspberries. All right. Will I regret this? Probably. Are we doing it anyway? Absolutely. It's a weed. Wolfton. All right. Vickery, hello, how are you? Oh, the poor thing squeaked. Furry collar stone. While clearly of an extra natural origin, magically charged earthly matter carries no sense of evil, nor it seems to have been touched by the divine. Nice. You've got this idea for a comic book character, but have no idea how to write a comic book story. They are written quite differently, which is why I've never gravitated towards comic books, is because they are written very, very differently than a book. So it's a completely different writing style and skill set. It's so horrible. And they not have the wine. bit, right? Makes me think of this, I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, but there's a guy on YouTube who, he does a lot of different things around art and different types of art, drawing and sculpting and lots and lots of different things. But it makes me think of the episodes I've seen where he is taking the descriptions from a book and drawing it without knowing who it is. Like just the descriptors and drawing the character from that and seeing if he can guess who it is. And it's just a fun thing. Come here, wolf. Come up here where I can fight you properly on level ground. I'll have to look it up and post it in the Discord who that is, because I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I want to say his name starts with a D. Are we gonna get lost in this cave? Yeah, probably. Shit. Oh, that was a bad idea. The cooldown is so long when you equip. Jeez. You found a level 4 bear. Run. Run quickly. Are we not getting any fur out of these guys? Any hide? Maybe a little. You haven't read the Harry Potter books yet? Like at all? Ever? Like is this a first time read or a reread? Nice, a first time read. Fun. For me, people reading books for the first time is like you guys watching me play a game for the first time that you guys have already played, and having that experience. That's the equivalent for me. Come on. Come get me. I don't like switching weapons because the cooldown on the skills is so slow. Ah, it's gonna get them both. I mean, it was kind of just standing there. Yeah, we aren't getting hides out of these guys. It's weird. I wonder if it's a glitch. Because we're not getting hides. There's no loot down here. It almost feels like it's supposed to be a thing, but it's not. Almost like it's a placeholder. Alright. Carl has redeemed lose the glasses for 5 minutes. Let me get my timer up here. Timer. 5 minutes. Alright. Like a parent seeing their kid walk for the first time? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright. Okay. Timer. No glasses. For anybody who hasn't experienced this yet, I can't see chat while without my glasses on. And okay, it's bright enough in here. I can't see myself against the wall. That was a thing. Alright. I can see myself when I move, so hopefully... I doubt I'll be able to see the wolves until... Is that you, Dread? There's a light over here. Something's glowing. Fire? Yeah. Alright. Nothing like exploring blind. I like this. This place is pretty. I'd live in here. Ah, okay, I see their health bars. I can see that. I couldn't tell if it was letting me or not, so I just hit the button. So apparently it's letting me. Only problem now is not being able to see where I'm going. I might get myself lost. Which is fine. You just pick a wall and go with it. I'll have to look and see what you said when I have my glasses back on, because I can't read it. Dead ends. To catch up with chat, too. There it is. Okay, 2 of them. I see the giant puddle of blood. There's that. Okay, I can't. No, it must be yours. It must be your kills. A really big cave. Another one. Come here. I can't actually see the wolves. I can see the red of their health bar, but I can't actually see them. So, for anybody who's curious about how blind I actually am without my glasses, I definitely feel like and it may be different with different types of weapons, but the combat is very much hack and slash, for lack of a better term. There's not a lot of finessing and dodging and elegance to the combat. Oh, I see I can see those guys. They're against the lighter background. Oh no. Oh no. Nah. Nobody asked you. situated. Were you looking for the blue eyes? A growler. It's not just a wolf, it's a growler. Yep, I definitely the blue eyes. Oh no, Dread, are you dead? Hang on. Let's see if I can revive you. Unless you've already respawned. You found 6 wolves. The other one's all the way over there. There you are. Have you... Yeah, looks like it. Okay. I think... Alright. I was gonna say we can test and see if it's if you can respawn. The other one ran away. Is it a door or a window? It's a window. A window into the nether. Now the question is, how do we get out of here? That must be the out. Laundry. Yep, I still have laundry from the weekend in the dryer. That is where it's gonna live until I get around to folding it and putting it away. And when I need something, I'll just, I know where to find it. It's in the dryer. I think we've made the full rounds in here because we're back to the center. Want to fight a bear? Yes. Yes, I want to fight a bear. What kind of silly question is that? Just outside. Are we going to die fighting said bear? Probably. Yes. I like it. I enjoy a good Pinot. Both Grigio and Noir. Nice. Alright. Oh, gray bear. Alright. On your marks, get set. Who's he gonna come after? Me. Nope. And we heal. Can't get far enough out. We're doing almost no damage to this thing. Come here. He likes you better. You carrying honey? I think he's broken. I am not damaging. Oh no, I am a little bit. Oh god, no, no. my turn to run in a circle. Or not. I'm not damaging him when he's not focused on me, though. I can damage him a little bit when he's focused on me, but not when he's chasing after you. Or negligible. Oh shit. That hurt. I got in front of him. I got in the way of his paws. An Alberino has more zip than a Grigio. Nice, good to know. Shit. This one. Let's get my body up here. I wonder if this is going to be better. Holy shit. Okay. Sorry, very, very focused on this fight at the moment. Oh shit. How did... Trust me to not pay attention to my own health bar. Sorry. Hey, 40, how are you? It's good to see you. We are fighting a bear that is above our level. Because we can. And I obviously was not paying attention just then. Run, Dread, run. Ah, he reset. Damn. That's annoying. Ugh, I need to not be in front of him. Damn. Hold still, bear. Damn. That hurts. That hurts. Ouchie. Shadow. Yes. Yes, we are. And tossing them over our head. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, I had no doubt you were a nice giant, Carl. This is gonna hurt. Oh, don't die. Don't die, Dread. Really? Shit. Needs a dodge roll so I can roll out of the way of his paws. You're used to being able to do a certain thing in games and in combat, and then when you can't do it, it gets you killed, which is fine. See, the flattery goes both ways. I don't take it all for myself. Don't like that the food doesn't persist through death, but it's fine. Oh. Oh, shit. Quick. Nope. There we go. Oh, you're chained down. You can't turn around. Okay, apparently I wasn't able to toss him over my head that time. Shit! What the heck? It's awful. Yeah, for sure. Oops, that's not what I want. Go fight the people in a minute. Oh, go away. Ah, shit. I angered the people. I'm coming. Put the bear in your undies. Yeah, that's one way to assert dominance. Absolutely. No, don't reset, don't reset, don't reset. You bastard. Oh. Oh. Nope. Keep running. No, might have to fight people in our undies every once in a while. Although it would just be a fist fight. It would just be a fist fight. At least the spawn point is close. Oh, damn. The fact that I can jump and he still hits me for so much. Son of a You have to get close enough to hit him, but then you can't back off fast enough. You're trying out the new stuff for Valheim and seeing what they do. Nice. I did see you did post that that patch dropped, so I did see that. So I debated for a minute, but I wasn't sure how the server would do. Is it the kind of patch where you have to start all over, or does it integrate into the save that you already have? All berries. Oh, ouch. Really? Oh, don't hit me. There we go. We're doing single-digit damage to this thing. That's great. Death by 1,000 cuts. Ow! Oh, don't touch me. Nope, don't touch me. There we go. We'll get him. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. I have to pay attention to how low I'm getting because he does hit for a lot. Let's see if I can get far enough away to heal for a second here. Come on. It's not worth it. There we go. So close. Ouch. Get him. If he hits me, I'm done. Trying to keep the circle tight enough that you can still reach him. Beautiful. Nice. That's awesome. Bear carcass, bone fragments, but wool fiber off a bear. Damn. I wonder if that's okay. Yeah. Damn. That's annoying. That it feels like the bronze tools are just there as a level up step. They don't really, like, there's that gap in the things that you can skin and can chop for trees. Maybe the yield is a little bit better on a couple of things, but there's it's like there's a step missing in the materials that make the bronze tools beneficial, other than as a stepping stone to level up to iron. So, I don't know. It's weird. Mom's reset after not taking damage, you think, as well as sense. Oh, you think that's like maybe why he reset a bit ago? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Alright. That was fun. Carcass. Yeah, if anybody else happens to be around. I haven't seen hide nor hair of another soul. Alright, I need to go come down to this way to the Dolavan waypoint and get that one as well. Oh, there was also, where were these ruins down here? I wanted to come there. That's where I wanted to go explore. This way. Also people. Hey. Oh, I'm getting shot in the back. You. Damn. One down. Ouch. And the arrow is still stuck on my head. It's stuck in my hair. Oh. Oh, there's two camps, that's why. Yeah, they're level 3s. Those archers hurt. They're small clothes, pirate, small clothes. Get your descriptors right. So we don't have to go down there and get our body, because we can bring it to us. Beautiful. Hey, you know what? If this was Conan, to remember to turn the nudity filter off for stream on that one. Oh, naked is okay, but the small clothes are not. H is the default for it. If you hit H and go to that wheel, it's the summon the body on the right side. And you can move it too. You just have to be within a certain distance of it. I've got one chasing you. I lost you. I was gonna come help protect you, but are you good? Dread. Yeah, Conan is a fun game. Conan. Try to enunciate a little bit better. You're on the road, you're not fighting them. Okay. Coming to you. Probably end up aggroing some of them and they're gonna follow me. Raspberries. Nope. I just try to gather fruit. Ouchie. Ouchie. Arrow sticking out of my elbow. That's a deer. Okay. I am headed. These are probably going to be level 3s if there's anybody up here as well. I think this is where I saw from across the way. I know, it's across this land mass here. I'm gonna swim across and go that way. I'm using a two-handed greatsword. I cannot wear a shield as well. Messing around with the two-handed weapons. His spell is said more like Conan, like with an I instead of an A, I think. I don't know. I don't think I've heard his name said enough to, like, have it in my head. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not, neither one of them is wrong. It's, you know, just a... I am good, Archimedes. How are you? How are you? Are these guys going to be level 3s as well? Yep, these are level 3s as well. Let's see if we can skirt them a little bit. Like Ronan. Like, from Stargate Atlantis, Ronan. Current book. I started the Broken Earth trilogy. Alright, I will say so. I will discuss my book after the ad. Yeah, straight across still. Taking shortcuts across the land. Roads? Where we're going, you don't need roads. More wolfsbane. We keep gathering seeds, and I'm not sure if that's just for like the elixirs to have seeds, or if there is actual farming at some point, which would be cool. Yes, that is where we're going. We are going to those ruins right there. That's where we're headed. I want to go explore those. It's probably still level 3, but I want to see. Find a narrower spot where we can swim across. It is a pretty spot for a base. Yeah, like down, like maybe right across right there. Or even, yeah, just up here. It's a view of the lake, the view of the ruins. There's that flat spot over there where you'd be able to see. Oh, maybe. I'm gonna mark it just to kind of, let's do an exclamation point right here and see. That way we can remember to come back to it. 2 Taco Bell ads. Now I want a Crunch Wrap Supreme. Those things are good. Anyway, book. I started the They got rid of the my favorite chalupa. It's been a really long time, so I don't even remember which one it was now. The shit, which one was it? Like, I've gone completely blank. They also got rid of the street tacos that I used to get. Those were really good. With just the meat and the cilantro and the onions on the corn tortillas. So good. But they got rid of those too. And I was very annoyed. I want to go swimming. Can I reach it? Can I reach it? Got my book over here. The Broken Earth trilogy. The first one is 5th season, is book 1. It's a really good series. Kind of fantasy. No, I wouldn't really classify it in fantasy. It's another level 4 gray bear. Wisps. Are we? You gotta take bets on whether the wisps are dangerous or not. This spot's gorgeous. Into dangerous places. This is gaming with me. All right. But it's beautiful. Let's go around. Oh shit. No! Ooh, deadly nightshade. No! Run! Run away! A whispering soul. Oh, they're only level 2s. We're fine. Okay, maybe we're not fine. Shit. Nope. Oh, that hurts. I expected to be able to do more damage against level 2s. You have the Broken Earth trilogy? Nice. You're the first person, well, okay, second person that I found to have it. The first person was the one who turned me onto it. Ouchie. Whew. That was rough. It's all yours. I was kind of curious what we got out of it. You'll have to tell me. Yeah, I expected to be able to do a little bit more against those. Holy crap. Nice. Yeah, against the undead, I'm sure the silver would definitely help. We're gonna have to go back, and get. We'll head to the we'll head to the waypoint over here and go back and get all that for 3 iron ingots. That's it? Really? That's awful. Yeah, and at least level up. See if I can get the crafting leveled up to iron. Alright, so haunted area. I like it. To a dire wolf. No thank you. Are these different? These are different mushrooms. See if we can avoid the dire wolves, that'd be awesome. Tortured oak. Just making sure I didn't lose you. Find a narrower spot that we can actually swim across. Probably make it across here, but I don't know how easy it's going to get back up on shore. Ow! Rude. Here we go. We can get across here. You alright back there, Dred? Get a little more stamina so we can make it across. Between the stamina and our health, hopefully we don't drown. Have to swim and open our Reese's Pumpkin with one hand. Oh, can't do it. I wonder how low you get before you start making drowning sounds. I lost your Dred. Did you make it across? You're still back there. You're coming. You're somewhere. According to the map, you are in the water. There you are. It's amazing how we get out of the water all dry. I waited for you. You always find me on shore. A widow's walk. A widow's walk on my library too. There we go. This way. Going this way. I thought it was a different type of ore. Nope. It was just had planes on it. Alright, Pirate, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out for a while. Picking on us, as always. And we're back in the fog. It's okay, I'll keep you safe. We need to cut across. We need to not follow this road. We need to cut across this way. Yep. You're scared. Come on, I keep you safe. Ooh, starwort. New recipes. That's why I love games like this, collecting all of the new things and unlocking new recipes. And we're probably going to get into some trouble up here. Oh god, don't fall. Nice. There we go. I led you safely out of the fog. Do you trust me now? Very distracted by the scenery. There we go. Need to build up here. You'll never trust me. That's fair. That's very, very fair. Gonna look as well, gonna eat some dinner. Awesome, what are you gonna have for dinner, Hybrid? You know the rules. You mentioned food. Gotta tell me what it is. But thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Chicken salad. That works. That works. Love me a good spring salad. Baby spinach, red leaf lettuce, some dandelion leaves. Grab. How are we doing on copper and tin at base? Do you know off the top of your head, Dread? My inventory is full. Are we surprised that my inventory is full? No. 6, 7 stacks of each. Okay. Got plenty of intestines and plenty of animal fat. That's fine. Now we're on the road. We need to go. Keep going this way. Beautiful. We have 2 hands. We can open our Reese's. Love Reese's peanut butter cups, but the Reese's pumpkins, the ratio of chocolate to peanut butter is just slightly different than a standard Reese's cup. Now who left who behind, huh? I'm coming. I was busy eating candy. You took the quicker way. Hey. stick's bigger than yours. Oh, I missed. Alright. My stick's still bigger than yours. Oh, jeez. Speed lines. Can't catch me in the gingerbread man. Do you know the Muffin Man? Why my brain went from Shrek to Elvis, Caught in a Trap. What's the actual title of that one? I don't know. Poke that human with a pointy stick. See if they feel it. Alright. Poke that human. Of course my inventory's full. Ouchie. Rude. You let him shoot me. Sun protector you are. Let's see, what can we drop? Nope, not that one. Let's drop iron ingots. We may have enough iron ingots. I want that. Spin seeds, grain. Oh, we've got 2 stacks of sinew. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Beautiful. You should. You should. I don't know. That laugh was awfully lecherous. Quartz. Hey. An arrow sticking out of my head. Hey. Ow. Don't kill me. In this game, having double digits of health is pretty much the equivalent of having a single hit point. Because there's nothing that doesn't do double hit points of damage. I'm curious. I'm not going to respawn and see if you can revive me. I don't know if there was rumor of a revive option. Nice. Yes. Cool. All right. Good to know. Beautiful. It's not a Daber pirate. I don't know. I think you're projecting. lavender extract. We have plenty of sand. You're going to, alright, that's fine. Okay. Yep, there we go. Alright, hit this waypoint and then we'll be able to travel back to... You're a glorified backpack, you are. You are. That is why I bring people with me on my travels, is to carry things. Perfect. Alright, see, now we have that waypoint, and where is home? There is home. Alright. So we can travel back to Aubin. It'll knock a little bit off the travel time. Maybe? There we go. Takes a minute. There you go. Now you know that you can fast travel between waypoints. Home again, jiggity jig. Run faster on the road. That was a good adventure. Trying to see, it looks like he's got a bunch of forages around here. It looks like a amphitheater or an arena full of forages. Fun. That's, yep. That's a lot of metalwork being done. Refresh my food stores. Let me up. Thank you. Oh, this must be, oh, the pottery kiln. Okay. That's cool. I like the way it looks. I haven't built one yet, so some of the stuff I'm not sure how it looks. Getting ideas from other people's builds. Oh. That's a lot of looms, too. Good grief. It's crazy. It's a race. Gotta be careful doing that. That's how I busted my wrist real bad the first time. having a foot race. We were probably middle school age, so yeah. But yeah, tripped over each other's feet, landed hard on my wrist. That's how I busted it up the first time. Had problems with it ever since. Just like run into a tree. Oh, no more boars. Yeah, totally. Totally sure-footed. Not clumsy at all. Ever. Definitely don't trip over flat surfaces. Alright. Let's see what we've got going on here. Tin and iron, silver, or okay, perfect. Copper goes there. Oh, we only picked up 3 copper. All right, that's fine. The nightshade fruit. Let's put that. Let's put it in with the berries. Put that in there. We killed a level 4 bear. See, that's pretty badass. Yeah, it is. I am okay with the events of the day. I am pleased. Antlers, hoofs, bones. There. We're full of meat. This goes in flowers. Looks like our flower chest is full. Apparently there's a lot of varieties of flowers, which is fine. Put the leaves in with the herbs. Yep, that'll do. Thyme will go in the other one. Thyme goes in there. Mushrooms. Mushroom. Badgers and mushrooms, and the occasional snake. That shows the age. Start. We'll put that in herbs too. Ingots in here. Furry collar stone. We're gonna put that in the basket outstairs. Outstairs. Outside. Because I'm not sure where that will go. Oh, and grain. We missed some grain. Beautiful. So we can start making some bread soon or something. Spinning wheel. Wool yarn is still very hard, which is weird. Tailoring. Alright. Linen string. Buttons. Guess we have to level up by just making a ton of linen string. Likelihood of this failing. Yep, okay. Yeah, we'll have to level that up before we waste our wool. Yeah, absolutely. Let me, yeah, if you work on making the iron ingots, at least you can do that part, and then, because that doesn't require the skill level, and then, I will smelt it in the forge into the different pieces. So they're going, and flax. Get our tailoring up as well. It's gonna make a bunch. Don't know if I want to make that many. How many does it take to make, oops, that's not what I wanted. It takes, okay, so it takes 10 to, okay, yep, might as well. Might as well make them all. Because it takes 10 to make the cloth, so. Level up that way. Definitely probably died more times than I should have on the bear, but we did pretty good. We did pretty good. Neither one of us were dead at the same time. I consider it a success. The thing I liked about Conan too is that you could get thralls to do some of your crafting for you, which is nice when you can have something within your camp that will do it for you while you go out and harvest more things and explore more. It's not, you know, entirely on you to do everything. Level up more this way. Should make everyone a clan tabard. Put y'all in uniform. So little. When you get good at crafting to the point that it's trivial, you get so little experience points for it. It's like, but you have to make so many of them. So I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Barely leveled up. So 3 out of 11. Can't even make cotton cord yet. It's impossible. Because technically, doing it on the loom is more efficient and faster, but you don't get the skill points for it. So that's frustrating. To go bring back more flax just to do everything. For the healer. It's all the other stuff I had. Aha, up here. That's where I put them all. Nails, all the arrowheads. Perfect. I should be making the leather, the rawhide, and well, no, we can make the rawhide here. And then make the leather on the other one. That'll work. Tiny vials. Weak healing potion 1 and 2. Health regen 8. 12. So very hard. Okay. Alright, I have iron anvil heads. Just make some forge parts. The fact that I wonder, the only thing iron I can make at the moment is the anvil head. Daryl, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. Oh, my shirt with all of my creepy stuff on it. Found this fabric at Halloween, and my mom made the I had my mom sew the shirt for me. 2 bronze. So I'm kind of wondering, let's see here. If I make the iron anvil head, if that's going to unlock some more things. Because these are the basic forge parts, which was that. So we'll get an iron anvil head made and see if... No, there's one made here. There's actually an anvil head made. I have to look up the progression from here, or just start making random stuff, unless it's a leveling thing. And getting to the next level will unlock the rest of the iron stuff. Let's do that. Let's see if we can level up again and see if that does the thing. Do another furnace and keep bronze going as well. Do the bronze sword blade. Where am I? Oh, I'm almost to level 6. Okay, perfect. Archimedes, you would tell us a construction joke, but you're still working on it. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Never fails. Oh my gosh. I have to make so many things. A bunch of tiny vials, I guess. Try to make the things that are difficult. More bronze sheets. I saw there was glass. Still that glass that you had. So close. So close. Glass. Alright, I need to make another... Nope, that's not what I needed. This one. Clay, gneiss, and shortwood stock. That's dangerous. You're experimenting. I kind of figured you were still around. I wasn't worried. Clay. Nice. Shortwood stock. I don't think that that's enough of that. Grab a stack of wood. And what else was it? Okay. That's what I figured. Good. Let's see. Do we have space for another one? Not really. So we're gonna put it down here. That's done. Come on. There we go. Keep using the keys for other games. And where's my sand? Good question, Carl. Why is your room spinning? What are we missing? Oh, the tin. Or actual ore. That's what we're missing. The actual ore. Let's bronze go in here. I think we should have enough copper ingots right now. Oh, here we go. Okay. I need to make these ingots. Wonder if the impure iron ore will work just as well. Don't think it will. Let's find out. Let's see what we can do. You thought it was very rude that the guy tried to sell you a coffin. You said it was the last thing you needed. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, so we do need pure iron ore to make the wrought iron. But... okay. There we go. That'll do. It might be. It might be, Carl. Is it 3 sheets to the wind? Or is that the other thing? Coffins are really cozy though. So, you know, multi-purpose. Buy it before you need it. That way you can use it. So we need to find some pure iron ore rather than the impure. So I can make the wrought iron ingots and go from there. You want to be eaten by a bear? No need to waste a coffin. I mean, that's fair. That's very fair. Like, I don't need anything fancy, just a wooden box. I'm okay with that. I'll even let you put me in the mortuary window for a minute, like they did in the Old West. Works for me. Let's grab some flint and these cooking tools do something while we're waiting for the ingots.
Hello.
Hey, Dred. How are you?
Okay, sorry. I was taking care of a few things, and I was watching some caterpillars eat my parsley, so...
Nice. Nice. Alright, we have new recipes unlocked. But it doesn't tell you what the recipes are. Looks like maybe a fermenting barrel and the cooking tables. Beautiful. Right. Yeah. That's the phrase that we always use was three sheets to the wind. Yep. See, gotta love the pirate lore.
Black swallowtail. I just looked it up.
Nice. Catch it, keep it in a jar, so it turns into a butterfly. I've never successfully done that. Like, we did that experiment in, school. Being homeschooled, you use the word school loosely. But yeah, I did not successfully get the caterpillars to cocoon. No.
I've heard it's some sort of... what do you call it? Like, instinct something? They can sense that they're not in the environment, and they actually won't pupate.
It makes sense.
So, yeah, as long as the environment is, like, temperature-wise or whatever, good enough, and they have something to eat, they just won't pupate. So.
Right.
You don't have to use that term loosely, because I was homeschooled as well.
Alright, so you get it.
I do. Yep.
Small spit roast, basic cooking bench, and basic cooking hearth. Okay. Wonder which one does what? Small spit roast. Iron bar. We can't make that one yet, so let's grab the charcoal and the ingots and make this hearth and see what we can do. Didn't know it was a pirate term. I mean, everything's piratey, even if it was just sailors. Pirates came first. Pirates and Vikings came first. What am I looking for? Clay ingots, copper ingots, and charcoal. How long were you homeschooled for?
All the way through high school.
Nice. So from the start, so you didn't go to school at all?
No. And honestly, okay, so mixed. I think in hindsight, it was healthy up until probably like middle school or something, and then my relational skills, stuff, social skills, and emotional learning kind of things suffered pretty bad because of it. I wasn't isolated or anything, because my family did stuff in town, in the community, and it wasn't like I was locked in a room like some crazy person or something. But it's different, It's,
Yeah.
When it's limited, you don't have that opportunity to learn.
Yeah, the social skills definitely are. Yeah.
How about you?
I went to private school from kindergarten to the first half of fourth grade. I got pulled out of private school in the middle of fourth grade and went to public school for the second half of fourth grade and all of fifth grade, and then got pulled out and was homeschooled until I was 16, got my GED, and started working. Oh, what is that? little bit of a mix. I don't think my experience in public school wasn't good.
Mm.
It
I'm
was
sorry.
it was a well, it wasn't a, I wouldn't say it was like a poor school, but it just wasn't the best. And there was the teacher that I had. She was not a good teacher. She didn't care about teaching. She was just there for the paycheck. So that played into that a lot.
Mm.
But yeah,
So it wasn't so much the concept was necessarily unhealthy. It was your your specific situation was
correct.
unhealthy for you.
Yeah, yeah. I was pulled out of private school because of bullying. So it was, that's why my parents decided to pull me out of theirs. Like they weren't gonna pay for private school if the situation was going to be the same as it would have been in a public school. Cthulhu, hello, how are you? So they tried public school. That didn't go well. So they're just like, yeah. And then with all my siblings, they didn't even bother putting them in school at all. They were enough younger than me that they weren't in school. While I was at the same years that I was in school, there's a big age gap between me and my siblings.
So you're
So
the oldest?
I'm the oldest. Yes, yes.
I'm the youngest.
Nice, nice. So my mother was trying to homeschool. At one point, she was trying to homeschool three at the same time, where I was so much higher in grade level, and then they were like just in the beginning of schooling, and so which is why I just got my GED and was like, okay, I'm done. I'll go to work.
I don't know that step in my life, it was, I don't know, I hadn't learned the street smarts, for lack of a better term, for like and like what high school kid knows what they're gonna do or whatever, but
Right.
um I hadn't really become familiar with anything about it. So it was just like, hey, you you're nice, you're a good kid, and you know stuff. Here, here's the world, and just do it. And which is how life works, of course.
Right.
But but I just I not only did I not know, I didn't know how to teach myself, basically.
Right. Yeah. I grew up very sheltered as well, very religious family. So again, a lot of that worldly street smarts, figuring out how things are supposed to work, missed out on a lot of that too. But I figured it out eventually.
So yeah, for a technical thing, I scored rather high on my SATs at the time, but I had no clue and what I wanted to do, and I felt this like really high pressure. But um, I grew up in a um, high faith-based family as well. I think were some positive
Yeah.
morals that they passed on to me, but other things, how I want to use the term, the application of those were not always healthy, and
Yeah.
also like a bit naive to think that, you know, I don't think it's healthy to be separated, to be honest. It's like even if you aren't faith-based, whatever your world perspective is or whatever, it's not healthy to like isolate. And
Correct.
so there's no way to apply how you feel about things.
Yeah. Bronze nails. Yeah, there's a good foundation when it comes to certain aspects of religion and the morality of it. And if you can build that foundation without being isolated and being in a bubble, and, use that foundation to figure out your real worldview, I
So
should
it's
have had a
pretty
Viking
difficult.
upbringing.
It definitely would not have been in a bubble there.
No, definitely not.
I was both. I mean, it was, yeah, sort of a bubble in my mega environment, like my overall, and then in my micro environment, in my family unit, I was also sort of isolated, kind of a bit, because I was the youngest, and so, and there was some relational family dynamic stuff, um, like my sister, and my older brother had, um, how to say, my therapist has worked on this with me, not being too porous, in my relationships, oversharing. Let's just say that they had mental health issues, and so um, that took more of my parents' energy and time, right? And so, and naturally, the youngest um, was kind of the last in everything, so I played on my own a lot as a little kid,
Yeah.
and also, so I was isolated as well in my immediate family unit too.
Did we have bronze spikes floating around somewhere? I thought I saw some.
Bronze bar, maybe? I think.
I know we had bronze bars, but I thought we had some bronze spikes. That's what I need. Nails. I need bronze nails. That's what I
Yes,
need.
I have one here.
Okay. Thought I had some.
In the doorway.
Okay, thank you. Was Viking upbringing picking which English coastal village you want to pillage for your birthday party? Yes, that exactly. Yep, we're gonna go pillage for my birthday party. I like it. Bronze. It's bronze bars that I need. Really? Bronze spike. Okay, we are out of things. Made too many of one thing, not enough of another thing.
Ooh, if we get an iron knife blade, we can make a jewelry table. Well,
Yeah.
tools to make the table.
So, right, yeah. Okay, we are at a standstill until we get some more things. We're waiting on the kilns.
Maybe we can make more kilns.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And stuff. And things.
Make more things, get more things to make other things.
Let's see. More clay and more short open stalks. It's that you have to stop every once in a while and do a bunch of crafting and level everything up and then go out and do it all again. It's fun. It's great. I'm very much liking it. Have you played this Cthulhu? Do we have more space for another one? Let's chop down these trees. Of course, the trees will probably grow right up through the furnaces, which will be funny. You have it. I recommend it. It's just kind of a very calm. I would call it an exploration crafting game, not even a survival game.
No,
It's
there's no pressure.
yeah. It's crafting and exploration. The world is beautiful. The views, the mountains, it's gorgeous.
It's very unfinished, of course, early access.
Yeah.
things aren't balanced yet with like resources and like the how the progression of the crafting and the progression of the combat and all that. Some of it I'm not sure if they just did it for testing or if they're actually intending it to be that way, but
I do feel like from the very first time that I played, the crafting has balanced slightly from then, so they have made some improvements. What can I put away here? I have mushrooms. Put away. When I'm doing a half dozen different things and have too much in my inventory.
But you can definitely tell, like, they're definitely still working on a lot because, like, for instance, the cave we were in, like the environmental models are all there, but there isn't a lot of depth to the environment. It was just like the wolves, that there's no loot or like secondary stuff there.
Right, yeah. So hopefully they'll fill it in a lot. There's some stuff that feels like placeholders, you know. So
I do like the combat mechanic concept. You got multiple layers going on. You have spirit or energy, and then stamina.
right.
And it seems like they want you to customize your gear how you want, maybe a little bit, with which weapons and which armor you're using.
Right, yeah, because there's the different levels. Like there's the pilgrim, and then there's like the other types of pilgrim armor, and then of course you have the heavy armor option, and so it's. I'm kind of I haven't played with like the staffs at all. They look more like healing based. So if you're going to be a healer, but if there is going to be magic combat. So we'll see.
Well, I think it'll stay hopefully pretty simple, like Valheim, because when you just look at your armor stats, there's like I don't want to just pull it up. So there's cold, fire, mental, and poison, and those are like the elemental damage types. And then there's slashing, piercing, and blunt. So that's similar to Valheim too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's defense, but yeah, so maybe. Cool.
We already ran into the fire mob yesterday.
Yeah, we did. That was slightly painful.
Did you ever play World of Warcraft?
I did not.
When we were walking through the creepy forest, it reminded me a lot of a zone in that game called both the Western and Eastern Plaguelands.
Nice. I do tend to gravitate towards those types of areas. I find them very beautiful. Like the Black Forest in Valheim was my favorite spot.
Are you a necromantic?
I am. Gotta hear me denying that one.
Well, I have a coworker who I doubt that even you can top. Obviously I don't know anything about that with you, but there's this character in an anime series, and then she shared it so many times, and I've forgotten it, because honestly, that doesn't interest me. That genre doesn't interest me. But apparently she is in love and has a crush with a vampire skeleton. anime
Nice.
character.
Yeah. Okay. That may be an oversimplification of just a a a label that somebody has put on it for, pulp culture reference, but it's I think it's more pure than that, than just, throwing it on there to have a label to belong to something. I tend to find labels oversimplified for things. And when you have to make up a new title for something just because you want to have a definition for it. But that's just kind of a random personal opinion.
No, I agree with that with somewhat. Like, just defining things in general, I think, I don't know, it's partially subconscious. I think it's in our DNA. Like, we want to be able to define things. It helps us feel safe that we know what it is or isn't or whatever. But and I always go to the scientific side. Like your prefrontal cortex is there for a reason. So your logic there's like, yes, this is a healthy thing, but it has limits, right? Like measuring something by an inch or a light year or whatever. Yeah, that's good, but it definitions only are general. They're not necessarily bad. They can be, but they're limited in their accuracy. So
Right. Just that one, and then sand goes in there. So much sand. We need to make more glass.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. I actually stopped picking up sand because I
Yeah.
was like, I have nowhere to put it.
Yep, that's the first thing I dump out of my inventory when it's full. Yes, pirate, they're all hippies. Kick all the kids off your lawn. Oh my gosh. It takes so much time.
I think I might just raid some of those guys to the north because they drop iron ingots too. So I'll be back.
Okay. Go for it. I'm going to craft a bunch of... Let's make some leather bands here.
I discovered the hard way not to try and craft anything on hard. I was like, yeah, it'll probably be like 50-50 fail rate. Nope.
No, it's not.
It's really bad.
But when you're successful, it levels you up pretty good.
So I was like, okay, I'm only going to try and craft something if it's like moderate difficulty level. Basically lost resources that I had spent time gathering. I was like,
Yeah. It's frustrating, but it works.
I guess that's the main frustrating thing I've found about the game so far.
I mean, at least you get some of the reason. Like, it doesn't take all of it when it fails. It gives you a couple back.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons belts. We have unlocked weapons belts. Suede leather. Glue.
Yeah, I think all your like armor and weapon crafting are like 3 or 4 levels higher than mine.
Yeah.
I just run around killing things.
Yeah. I'm at level 5 on leatherworking. Armoring is separate from the leatherworking.
It makes me wonder, like, because I noticed it seems like they're trying to keep all the different, like in the crafting recipes, they're trying to keep all the different like resources still relevant no matter. So it's not like, progression, black and white, like, cloth and then leather and then plate or whatever. It's because you still need all these ingredients for whatever, and I wonder if it'll just be like rock, paper, scissors, where each one will have pluses and minuses.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Aha. Gloves. We can make gloves now. Maybe. Let's give it a shot. Oh, so close. Damn. You also get a little bit of experience for the attempt. Not much, but some. Success! Hurrah! All right. There.
What did you try and grab?
Gloves. And they were at
Bronze?
hard. No, just the pilgrim's gloves for the leatherworking.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that. I think I have bracers already. I do have bracers already. Let's get those on. Nice. Nice.
I hope their development team doesn't make the same mistake that Iron Gate did with Valheim. I was like, there isn't anything innately wrong. It was just their development progression was so long that the community had basically moved on from the game,
Right.
and it lost its chance for publicity, basically.
I know how long these take, and yet I keep checking it. Is it done yet? Is it done yet?
I was like, I'm not gonna. I need to do something. My ADHD.
Yep. It's like I'm supposed to be entertaining. Oh my gosh. Can't even do anything with that. Grr. That's why early access can be a bad idea when it's still nowhere near ready. Yeah. I enjoy watching the progression of a game from early access into completion, though. Like, you play a little bit, and then you take a break, and let them do some updates. And, like, so you don't play with every update. You take a break, and then you come back into it after a few updates and see where they've gone and what they've done with it. You know, again, like Dread was saying, like, just taking so long with it that it loses something, but it's still fun to see how the development goes. I wonder, I expected there to be more recipes in this, and I wonder if it's because my cooking is not higher than it is. Might be. I think this is the reason they kind of made it this way, more attuned to playing with a clan and with a group, is so that, you know, one person doesn't have to try to do everything. Trouble is, a game can get crushed with bad reviews and dismissed. Yeah. If the game doesn't feel complete in early access, if it's not playable, oh. No Man's Sky is great. I did hear, like, in the beginning it wasn't as good. Like, it came out of the gate very poorly.
It was terrible.
So I didn't come into No Man's Sky until it reached the point of being playable and being good, from everything that I've heard. So it's like, but yeah, I definitely heard some things. So with the updates that they've done with No Man's Sky and some of the technology that they're planning on putting into Light No Fire and testing it out in No Man's Sky, I think is a really smart idea. I'm looking forward to it, to Light No Fire. Oh my let's empty out our inventory. We can't really do anything else right now until we get some more stuff done. Let's drop all this off. So I think that Light on Fire will come out of the gate much stronger. They learned some things and we'll do better.
It seems... I'm trying to figure out how... They don't seem to have, like, a static spawn. Well, no, that's not quite the right way of saying it. A static spawn for the named NPCs. Because remember when you came up and started fighting the Inquisitors or whatever with me yesterday?
Yeah.
I had already cleared almost all those towers, including the one where we found the fire guy. So he respawned there. So I'm almost thinking like they want to encourage you to farm over and over and over till you get a named spawn.
Maybe. It's possible. Where do I want to put the glass? I think I'll put the glass in here for right now. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's a possibility. Take a look at this house down here that our other clan members have built. We haven't looked over here. Our little cabin on the lake, on the pond. Nice, with the tree growing out of the middle of the floor. That's awesome. Nice. That's fine. I'm curious with the bow, since the bow is really seems to be meant to be more of a hunting implement rather than a combat implement, whether it's going to level the same way. The decorations. I want to unlock the decorations. Like Enshrouded is still technically early access, but has always felt complete. It has always been very, very playable. We've got another. Yeah, it levels the same way. Okay, I wasn't paying attention the last time I used it. There it is. Looking forward to that update in October. If I can see what the actual date is for Enshrouded. You're playing it now, actually? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, yes, I said Enshrouded. You have until October to have time to play with us again. Get working on your training for your new job. Do you play Enshrouded, Tread?
I do not.
Should look into it. It's fun. It's my favorite building mechanic of any game.
I tend to like gravitate to a handful of titles. Like I'll play like 2 or 3 games for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like 10, if they're around that long anyway, like 10, 15 years.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. There's so many games that I like, so it's like I can't stick to one. Yes, the E word. Enshrouded. The magic E word. Yeah, who needs training? Just throw you into a new job and then you can, you know, take time off and play games with us. We were running low on clay, so I'll grab that. And that.
So, how many iron ingots do you think we need?
Tons and tons. I think I need to level up my blacksmithing and make some more bronze stuff to get that leveled up. I'm really close to leveling up to level 6, and hopefully that will unlock the iron stuff that will allow me to make the... Because the only thing that's iron right now in the crafting menu is the iron anvil head. So.
Oh, okay. We actually are about the same level then, with blacksmithing.
Yeah.
I noticed that making the glass vials levels it up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Which is convenient.
Can use that sand.
Yep. Oh dear. Very much a plan. You just tell them I'm the boss of you.
Man, that Inquisitor leap strike, they can leap a long way.
Yeah. Yep, the trees grew right back in front of the kiln. Beautiful. Alright. Let's make some more bronze sheets. They really do need to make a button or a slider of some sort where you can make a certain amount rather than crafting one or all. I know I mentioned that yesterday, but it still applies. See if I can get this leveled up to level 6 before we end for tonight. Oh, so close. Okay, level 6. There we go. There we are. Now we're at iron stuff. Alright. Iron bars, everything. I mean, everything in iron is still at hard or very hard, but at least it's there. Hinges, iron knife blade, spear shaft, sword hilt, sword blade. Alright, cool, awesome. So yes, lots and lots of iron bars because the sword blade takes 5 per blade. The spear takes The iron bar takes 5 ingots. Okay, so the iron bar takes 5 ingots. The sword blade takes 5 bars. So, you know, multiply.
We're gonna need a lot of iron.
A lot of iron. Yep.
No, it's Valheim again.
It is. Yeah, see, this is kind of backwards for me because I don't know how much you watched of the Valheim stream. Everybody else was doing all the crafting and throwing things at me because I wasn't keeping up with that. So now I'm doing all the crafting, or at least a chunk of it. It's fun. It's fun though. I'm enjoying it. Alright guys, it has reached that time of the night, unfortunately, where we must say goodnight. Dread, thank you so much for playing. It was lots of fun, especially the bear.
Hey, we mastered the technique of running in circles.
Right, we did. So once again, thank you so much for hanging out in game and in chat. Archimedes, I know it's your least favorite time of day. But your guys' support is awesome. We are growing so well. So looking forward to continuing to expand. If you missed any of the live streams, those are always available over on YouTube as well. If you have enjoyed the Discord, that link is in my bio. There's also a command for it in chat. I am live every weeknight from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Saturdays, looking forward to more Assassin's Creed Black Flag on Saturday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We will be doing Witcher tomorrow and getting through some more of that storyline. So looking forward to that. Once again, thank you all so much and have a great rest of your night.